Okay, it is late, and it has been a really long day. And I know that you probably cannot see me. He's already laughing, and he's making me laugh. Okay, we're delusional. I'm sorry. But let me tell you why. So we came to Washington for Bronson's 30th birthday weekend. Yeah. There's a lot of cool free stuff to do here. So we came here and we're gonna explore. But anyway, we got here today, and it is a very, very big city, and there's a lot of big buildings and tiny roads, and traffic is insane. These people do not care. Like, they're driving in bike lanes, and they're like laying down on the horns. It's scary to us because we don't know. Okay, anyway, that's not important. That's not important. It just got really dark. So we went to go get something to eat. Bronson is back there. You cannot see him. Oh, cannot see him. Sorry. But we went to go get something to eat. Okay, we picked this place. We looked on Google for like 2 hours. And finally decided on this place. What's it called? Ted's Bulletin. Okay. And we're hungry, like really hungry, because we drove for 6 hours today to get here, and we were tired, and we just wanted to go to Ted's Bulletin and get some food. We had already looked at the menu and figured out what we wanted to eat. And so put it in the GPS. Ted's Bulletin. Everything here is like just a little bit of miles away, but a lot of minutes away because traffic. So, yes. So we went to Ted's Bulletin. We drove to it. It was like 18 minutes away and a few miles. And when we got there, we noticed that it was in like this big downtown area. And immediately we were like, whoa, because we didn't know where to park. There was a billion people, and it was like overwhelming. There was so much traffic, and we were like, I don't think we want to go to this one. Let's go to the other one, because there's two. There's two of these places in Washington. So I go to my handy dandy GPS, and I push Ted's whatever, and it says we're just right up the road. We've driven like a minute up the road past the first one. And so it tells us we're like 18 minutes away. Okay, so off we go. Back through DC traffic for almost 20 minutes, only to get back to the same exact restaurant that we were at the first time. But that's not all.
No. Don't even tell him, man. Don't even tell him.
I'm sorry. It's been a long day. That's not all. So then we're like, okay, we got to sightsee a little bit. No big deal. Let's go to the other one now, though, this time, for sure. Again, I go to the GPS and I click the other Ted's, what is it called? Ted's Bulletin. Okay. Again, we're like 18 minutes away. So off we go to go get dinner. And we drive the whole 18 minutes again, only to find that we are back at the same. He doesn't want me to say the story, and that's too bad. We're back at the same one again, and we know And we know that we're back at the same one again because it's right next to a Popeyes.
It's over.
So,
It's over. Stop it. Stop.
so at this point, we're like, okay, the best thing that we can do.
Stop. No.
The best thing we could do is go back. Just go back to the Airbnb that we rented. What, you're lighting up my face. I look like a jack-o'-lantern.
Stop.
So at this point, we're like, let's just go back to the Airbnb and let's just order some DoorDash or something. So we put in the address. We put in the address to the Airbnb. And it said again, we were like 20 minutes away, a few miles. So here we go again. So we're finally getting closer. We're down to like 5 minutes away. No, it was 3 minutes. We were 3 minutes away from our Airbnb. We've been driving for an hour at this point and have gone nowhere except for circles. Wow. We've gone nowhere except for circles. And we're back at we're 3 minutes from the Airbnb, and Bronson looks at me and says, we're stopping at a stoplight, and Bronson looks at me and says, I want you to see something. And as soon as I looked at Bronson, what do I see besides the same Popeyes, besides the same Ted Bulletin that I cannot remember to save my life? 3 minutes from the Airbnb. I don't understand. When we left the Airbnb, it took us 20 minutes to get there. And then it took... What are you doing?
Stop. This video is over.
I needed to tell this story. What happened, Bronson? What just happened?
The free museum is sold out.
We walked 2 miles. No, rewind. We drove 6 hours and then just walked 2 miles from the Lincoln Memorial.
To get to the African American Museum. And it's sold out.
But it's free.
There's a capacity. There's a capacity limit of people a day in a free museum.
And we don't fit in that capacity.
6 hours, 2 miles. Whole bunch of driving around yesterday for this. It's awesome. What the world?
What happened?
Dude, he would not understand what just happened. Once again, been duped by Washington.
You made us a reservation. And then we took a lift here.
Here you go.
Thank
Appreciate you, man. Oh, I actually need a fork.
What?
Yeah, I think mine got it.
You could just use giant shovel spoon. So, what did we find out when we got here?
What? Everything feeds everybody. 12 orders of
Bronson
food.
made reservations at a restaurant that only gives food and servings for 3 people or 5 people.
And we're only 2. We're only 2 people.
We're only 2 people. But we got dropped off here and we
don't have a choice.
we're just hungry. And for some reason, dinner is really hard in Washington.
It's just not working.